Living in a country where the economy is tough, but the women seem to have it all figured out. Welcome to Armenia, one of the poorest countries in its region. Yet somehow, the women are living rich lives filled with culture, family, and resilience. How? Let's explore what makes Armenian women thrive in a place that struggles financially. So let's get the facts straight. Armenia isn't exactly rolling in cash. It's a small, landlocked country in the South Caucasus, and its economy has faced some real challenges. With poverty levels hovering around 25%, it's not uncommon for families to feel the pinch. Unemployment's another story, floating between 15 to 20%, especially after the global shakeups from the pandemic. You might think, that sounds tough, and it is. But despite all this, Armenian women have somehow mastered living lives filled with purpose, family, and strength. You see, when it comes to things like education, healthcare, and cultural identity, Armenian women have found ways to shine. And that's not something you can put a price tag on. Now here's where things get interesting. Despite the economic hardships, women in Armenia have access to one thing that many others take for granted: education. Over 99% of Armenian women are literate. They've been pursuing education with a fierce determination, whether it's studying in local universities or traveling abroad to learn. But it's not just about hitting the books. Armenia's healthcare system, though not without its flaws, has made significant strides in maternal care. Women here can expect relatively good medical services, particularly when it comes to childbirth and family health. And while it's not luxurious, it's consistent, making sure women can focus on what matters: raising their families and contributing to their communities. Let's not forget work-life balance. Sure, Armenia isn't overflowing with job opportunities, but family life is sacred here. Women are often the glue holding it all together. Whether they're managing the household or playing a vital role in small businesses, the emphasis on community makes life fulfilling. Okay, it's not all roses and sunshine. Armenian women face real challenges. For starters, there's a noticeable wage gap, still a thing here too. And while education is prioritized, finding employment that matches those skills can be tough. A lot of women are either underpaid or have to work in informal sectors where job security isn't great. There's also the cultural expectation that women manage the home, even if they have careers. Imagine juggling work, family, and everything in between with very little help. Sounds exhausting, right? But Armenian women do it, and they do it with a level of grace and strength that's nothing short of impressive. You could say they've got that superwoman energy going on. Speaking of superwomen, let's talk about some of the amazing women who are making waves in Armenia. Take Arpine Hovhannisyan, for example. She's a former Minister of Justice and one of Armenia's most influential political figures. Or how about Vardui Vardanian, a trailblazing entrepreneur in Armenia's tech scene? These women didn't let economic hardship define them, they rose above it. And it's not just big names. Many women in Armenia are finding ways to lead, whether it's in business, community work, or the arts. They're showing that even in one of the poorest countries, women can build fulfilling, impactful lives. So Armenia may be struggling economically, but the women, they're thriving in ways that go beyond money. Education, family, community, these are the things that make life rich here. If this story caught your interest, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more amazing stories from around the world. Let's keep learning together.